In this video, we're going to be tying the Frenchie Nymph. This is a great pattern to have in your box. I think everybody should have it in their fly box. You can tie it with different color hot spots and different color collars, whatever works best for you. The hook I have in the vise is a size 14 Nymph barbless hook from Hemingway. It's the HC 114. I have a 3mm tungsten bead in gold from Frosty Fly. The thread we're going to be using is a UTC 70 denier in red. So the first thing we want to do is add just a little more weight. These flies, Frenchies, are traditionally heavier flies. So we're going to wrap some .020 lead on it. We're going to push that lead up into the bead. And we'll take and we'll start our thread right behind that lead. Trim it off. Then we'll wrap that lead in real good. And then we'll wrap back to about where the barb would be. For the tailing, traditionally it's Coq de Leon fibers. So we'll take approximately 10 of those. You're going to want the length of that tail to be about a hook shank length. So we'll line it up and then we'll take and trim that out right behind the lead. We'll give our thread a counterclockwise spin. Help it jump back to wrap those in. Now we'll take some gold wire, and that'll be our ribbing material. We'll tie that in right along the side of the hook. Next, we're going to take some pheasant tail. We're going to tie that in by the tips. So we're going to want to trim the end of those tips. So we'll tie that in really close to that lead. Give our thread a counterclockwise spin. And that should give us a pretty decent taper. So now we'll wrap that pheasant tail, create the body. You can use your hackle pliers if this is a little tough to deal with, but so as you get it a little closer, you can secure it in. Now we'll trim that out. And then we'll take our gold wire, begin wrapping it up through the body. Secure that in. And we'll helicopter that off. Now we're going to create a dubbing collar. Like I said, you can use whatever color of dubbing you want. I'm going to use an insect green. It's from Hemingway's, and it's a quick descent dubbing, so it adds a little more weight to this fly, help it get down. So we'll take, and you just want to get a really thin noodle. You don't want to build up a large collar at all. So we'll take a little bit of this dubbing. That might be a little too much, so we'll take a little off. So we'll dub a rather thin collar. Okay. Then we're going to want to build a little bit of a hot spot. We'll take our whip finisher And we'll put a couple whip finishes in it to help build that hot spot. Take and trim our thread out. Now we'll put a dab of head cement. Right behind that bead and onto them threads. And there's your Frenchie Nymph. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I thank you for watching.